Hey there everyone, this is Jessica from domesticatedme.com. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are covering my 2025 luxury wish list. I tried to keep this down to 10 items. Could not do it. But it's not a whole lot of items here. I'm trying to be a little more realistic, but I am gonna throw in some fun pieces. Some of these I'm actively working on getting at the moment. Some of these are at some point in the future. This list includes handbags, jewelry, something very practical. There's some really good things in this list if I don't say so myself. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna go ahead and prepare you. There's a couple of things here from the Louis Vuitton and Takashi Murakami's collaboration collections this year. Still number one on my list is the white Nano Speedy. Now, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that I am a big fan of the black multicolor canvas. I have quite a few pieces of SLGs in that canvas, and so when this anniversary collection came out, I thought I was going to be drawn to those pieces, but this time around, for some reason, it was the white multicolor pieces for me. If you watched my previous unboxing, you already know that I managed to get the white multicolor sneakers at the New York City pop-up. It was such a great experience, and while I was there, I had three things that I asked for, and after being told that they did not have any Nano Speedies in the store, they didn't have the SLG I was looking for, this was the third item on my list of things that I wanted to see in person, and it was the sneakers, and they had them, and after trying them on and looking at myself wearing them in the mirror, I could not say no, so I did pick those up. But still on my list is that Nano Speedy. I have no idea what's going on. You all know what the launch was like in the United States, and if you've been working with sales associates, they probably let you know that even they don't know what's happening. If there's gonna be a restock, they got very little information, so my heart goes out to the SAs because I know they're doing their best to get pieces for their clients, but it's not been easy. But like I said, number one on my list is still that Nano Speedy. I think it's adorable, I think it's cute, I think it was the standout piece from that entire collection, and so my fingers are still crossed. I mentioned that I asked for an SLG, and so number two on my list is the black multicolor Charlotte pencil pouch. I have been wanting a pencil pouch from Louis Vuitton for quite a while. I've thought about it, I've looked at them, and ultimately it was just not high on my priority list. I know that it's a very practical thing. Like I said, pretty much all of the SLGs that I carry around daily, in fact, yes, all of the SLGs that I carry around daily, my keys, my wallet, what I use for a wallet, it's all black multicolor canvas. So when I saw this collection had the pencil pouch, at the time I only wanted the bag, but that one was a very close second item that I was interested in getting. Unfortunately, could not find it anywhere. When I went to the pop-up the first time, they told me they didn't have it, and when I went to the second time and asked about it again, the sales associate said, I don't think it even came to the store, and so it might be an online exclusive, even though it doesn't say it on the website, so I don't know. At the pop-up, they did have the white version, but I was only interested in the black, and so I don't know who got those, how many were out there, but I think I've only seen maybe one person unbox it online, like I saw it on Instagram randomly, but yeah, I want that piece. Like I said, all of my SLGs are black, multicolor, and because I have been wanting this piece for so long, having it in that canvas would just be perfect, I like to have pens with me all the time, but sometimes I forget to stick one in my bag, and so having a little pencil pouch where I have pens, and I just know that as long as I have that pouch with me, I have pens, it's really practical. So there you go. The next item is something from the upcoming cerise or cherry collection. There are some images out there on Reddit that I've seen, and at first I was very happy that I wasn't interested in the upcoming cherry blossom collection. I love the original so much. There isn't anything at this point from the new collection, from the images that I've seen, that really interests me, that I want to buy. So I think I'm going to hold off from buying from that collection. And another reason why I think I'm going to hold off on the cherry blossom collection is because I just have a feeling that I'm going to fall for the cherry collection. That's also one of my absolute favorite canvases, one of my favorite prints, one of my favorite collections. I have a couple of SLGs from that collection. I don't have any of the bags because Speedies are not my thing. I also don't like the shopping tote. I just need something that has a shoulder strap. And so that is why I haven't purchased anything from the vintage collections. But I just have a feeling that I'm going to wind up at least trying to get a piece from that collection. I don't know what it will be. I hope it's a handbag. I hope it's something that is practical. I'm trying not to fall for the SLGs because, like I said, I have a good amount of SLGs. I don't really have a need for anything other than the pencil pouch, but we'll see, we'll see. But I have a feeling I'll want something from that, and that's why I'm adding it in my wish list. All right. This is my last one, I promise. So my last Louis Vuitton and Takashi Murakami piece that I have in my wish list is a vintage black multicolor Wapity. I have been wanting this SLG for years and years and years and years and years and years and years, and I really tried to buy one in the last couple of months, but because of this 20th anniversary collection and these releases, the prices have gone up. And some of them are just, for the condition that they're in, are not worth it. So I think I'm just going to wait. It might take the whole year, it might take 2 years for the hype to sort of die down so that I can then buy it. I just think it's such a great pouch for me to carry some of my camera accessories. So like my batteries, my chargers, my SD cards. That is what I've been wanting it for years. I just never handed my credit card, but I think I'm getting ready to that point just because I do have so many cameras and accessories and batteries and chargers that I need to carry around. I've been tossing them in other little like cosmetic pouches and stuff like that, and so it's in my wish list. The next item on my wish list is something that was in last year's wish list that I just never acquired, and that is a black tote. Last year I had to meet with lawyers and just be in a more professional setting, and I haven't been in a professional setting for a very long time, not since I left government. And so I just found myself without a nice tote that I could carry around some of my legal documents and things like that. And so what I wound up doing is just taking whatever purse with me and doing the New Yorker thing, which is carrying all those documents in a canvas bag. I don't want to do that anymore. I just want to be better prepared for when I do need to go to those settings and have those kinds of meetings, that I look a little more professional and have a nice bag with me. So at first I was thinking about the Bottega Veneta Andiamo tote. I think it's gorgeous. I think it's beautiful. I love that you can carry it multiple ways, that you can double up the strap and have it be a shoulder bag, or you can lengthen the strap and have it be crossbody. I do like that. However, I completely forgot that I own this light gray Chanel GST, the Grand Shopping Tote. I bought this years ago from Fashion File, and while I was having my meetings with lawyers, I totally could have taken this, but I just completely forgot about it. And so I love the bag itself. When I purchased it, when I was using it, I can't believe I forgot. I literally forgot that I had this. I totally would have taken this with me. But what I think I want to do is I think I want to sell this one and then maybe replace it with a black GST. There's still some really good bags in the resale market in great condition. I know that Fashion File has them. I've seen them there. And so that's what I'm kind of thinking. I'm thinking I want to sell this one and then replace it with a black GST because I do like this tote. But at this point, it's not a huge priority. I don't have any important meetings like that coming up that I know of. So it's on my wish list, but it's not something that I need right away. It's just there because I think it's just a good bag to have anyway in my collection. So that's why I made it to the wish list. The next item is from Louis Vuitton, and they are the 57th Street, New York City exclusive taxi cab yellow sneakers. I think they call them officially the skater sneakers. So I've been going to the 57th Street boutique more than I've ever gone to the flagship store ever, I think, because of the 20th anniversary collection, because of the Timberland boots that I had to buy, pick up, and then replace, and by the way, has still not arrived, because of the restaurant, because of the chocolate shop. So I've been going frequently, and I did a video, which I haven't posted yet, but it's coming up. So if you aren't subscribed, definitely make sure that you're subscribed so that you don't miss this. I'm gonna do a video all about the exclusive pieces at the temporary 57th Street flagship store. And so I was looking at all the pieces, falling in love with them because they were very cute, and then I saw the sneakers. I just think, I'm not even a big fan of the color yellow. I don't think I have any just yellow items in my closet at all. No yellow handbags. I don't think I have any yellow dresses, yellow tops. No. So I'm not even a yellow person, but what I am is a proud, born and bred New Yorker. And when I saw those sneakers in the taxi cab yellow with the license plate tag, I fell in love. Now, I'm trying to find out more information. I've been talking to my SA about it, but haven't gotten very far so far. But it does seem like they are limited edition pieces, and because the store has been open since November, it's now mid-January. I don't know if they're sold out. I don't know if I've lost my chance at owning them. I'm keeping an eye out on the resale market. I'm hoping not to buy these sneakers over retail. I'm hoping to buy it directly through the boutique, but we'll see. But they are so, so cool. And I gotta have them, gotta have them. The next item, I thought I scratched the itch of wanting a silver cuff. I got my Gucci cuff from Fashion File that I absolutely love. Love, love, love that cuff. And I got a really good deal on it. So I'm so happy with it. But for some reason, I cannot stop thinking about the Tiffany bone cuff. It's just really, really cool. I've been wanting it since last year. I think I had it in my birthday wish list last year. And I thought I was gonna get it, but I wound up not. And even though I think that I have a good collection of silver tone pieces that I've been acquiring over the last year, I think I have a good collection of silver tone jewelry, just period in general. But that piece is still something that I think about a lot. And so I'm gonna have to keep it on my wish list. The next item is not something that I'm willing to make a quick purchase. I really wanna sit with this, look for the perfect piece until I find something that really speaks to me, and immediately I think, that's the one. And that is a Toi Et Moi ring. Toi Et Moi is French for you and me, and I want to get this ring in memory of my mom. I want the two stones to represent us. So my mom loved blue, and sapphire blue specifically. I love white diamonds and emeralds, and so I want it to be a blue sapphire and a white diamond or green emerald. I love the rings that wrap around and on each end is one of the stones. It comes in many, many styles, and a lot of companies do it, but I'm just waiting for the piece that when I see it, I think that's the one, that's the one. And so because of that, I am willing to play the long game and find the perfect ring and get it in a nice size, because it's just something that's gonna be very meaningful to me and something that I'm going to have forever and pass down to my daughters. If you happen to see a good one, please send it my way. Send it to me through DM on Instagram or send it to me in an email. I would love to see it. And by the way, if you're new here, welcome, bienvenidos. My name is Jessica Flores and I am a lifestyle creator. I create content about fashion, beauty, DIY projects, luxury family travel, and so much more. So if any of those topics interest you, go ahead and click that subscribe button and hit the bell icon next to the subscribe button so you can set up your notifications for all. I make new videos every week, but I don't have a set schedule. So if you have your notifications on, you won't miss a thing. Another ring that I want is a signature pinky ring, specifically for my pinky. I think they just look so beautiful. That's really on trend this year. I've always loved them, but the fact that it's on trend and so there are so many companies that are doing versions of it, I'm like, I need one. I need one to add to my collection. So that is on my wish list. I don't have a set design or a set boutique brand that I'm leaning towards. I just know that I want one. And so we'll see what comes up. A huge jewelry trend this year is personalized pieces. So we're talking about angel numbers and birthstones, initials, but specifically birthstones is a trend that's going to be huge this year and one that I really love. I'm a November baby, so I have topaz as my birthstone and citrine, and one item that I have on my wish list is very specific. It's from the brand B Diamond. If you don't know, I will link to a video where I featured them down in the description box below. But B Diamond is an incredible woman-owned brand, and I am in love with them. This is one of their pieces that they gifted me. This is a beautiful white diamond puzzle bracelet. It is so beautiful, so cool. It also, on the other side, it features 3 black diamonds. That is sort of like their signature. They have just the most beautiful pieces, beautiful styles. I've been saying this, and mark my words, they are one of the it girl jewelry brands that are gonna be huge because their pieces are just so cool, so unique. I went to Flying Solo here in New York City, which is a super cool like a department store, but they only have up and coming, like the next big thing designers there. And so I went to see their pieces in person and I fell in love with this white diamond and citrine ring. It is so unbelievably beautiful and unique. And that is what we're gonna see a lot this year. You're gonna see pieces that are personalized, but just cool and different and unique. And that is B Diamond right there. Their pieces are just incredible. And that ring, I cannot stop thinking about it. I tried it on and let me tell you, it hurt to take off. It really did. And so that ring specifically is on my wish list because it is just so cool. It like checks all those boxes. It's unique, it's different, it's cool. The design is so interesting and it has my birthstone. I feel like it's meant to be. The next thing on my wish list are lab-grown diamonds, just in general. I mentioned this last year. I'm really, really interested in lab-grown diamonds because it's sustainable, it's conflict-free. They do tend to be less expensive than natural mined diamonds for obvious reasons, but they're still diamonds and they're gorgeous and they're beautiful. And there are now lots of companies that are coming up selling lab-grown pieces. And so I'm just intrigued by it all. And I really would love to pick up something that's lab grown and just try it out for myself. And yeah, so I don't have any specific brands or pieces. If you guys have a favorite lab grown diamond brand or piece that you love, let me know in the comment section below, please. And the last item on my wish list is a large jewelry safe. This has become very important to me, especially over the last year since losing my mom. All the pieces in my personal collection, all the pieces that I inherited from her are all, they're all incredibly amazing because my mom and my aunt designed such incredible, insane pieces. And I just want to make sure that I protect them and keep them safe and have them until my last day, until I can pass them down to my daughters. I already have a safe where I keep my jewelry, but it's small and it's sort of hard to get in there. And I would just love one of these incredible large jewelry safes that can actually display your pieces so that it's easy for me to just go there, pull out some drawers and pick out the pieces that I want and then close it back up, as opposed to, pulling out the way that I keep them. And I will show you a video of how I keep my jewelry because for now it's practical. It's a good way to keep my jewelry pieces safe and to keep them stored safely and for me to sort through them. But it's not the easiest thing. It's not like having a jewelry box where you just open it up, you see it all, and then you just pick out your items. So that's sort of what I'm leaning towards. So I'm currently doing all the research to find what companies are out there, what kind of safes are out there where I can have that, where I can have the security of a large safe, but the ease of use as just a regular jewelry box or a jewelry, piece of wardrobe or mirror, standing mirror that has the jewelry sorted in. I want that ease of use, but with the added protection. As you can see from what I mentioned in this video, I have a large collection of shoes and sneakers and bags, but because some of them are stored, some of them are in boxes, if I don't see them, I forget that they're there. And so because of that, I'm really trying to keep my things visible so that I don't forget that they're there, and it's easy for me to just grab something and change my bags frequently because I want to use my items. I'm tired of having pieces that I don't use, that are just on display and that I don't touch. I want to start using my pieces, and anything that I'm not using, it'll be easy for me to notice so that I can then sell them and give them to someone who will love and use them. So that is why I have been organizing my sneakers, because I tend to just pull the same sneakers, I tend to grab the same handbags. And so by having them out on display, easily accessible to me, easy for me to grab and wear and change, then I can actually use my pieces. So that's one big goal for me in 2025. And so again, having a safe where it's easy for me to change out my pieces, that would make me use my items a lot more. And I don't know if it's my ADHD, but when something's just a little more difficult, I need to take more time to do something, then I don't want to do it. I'd rather just do something easy, pick whatever bag I've been using, pick the same sneakers that I already have out, rather than go into boxes, opening bags and things like that. So there you go. I'll include this one too because it's still very much on my wish list. It's not something that I need to have right away, but it is still something that I want. I've been wanting for years and I still want. And that is a greenish blue, what is it, a micro, a nano keep all, an XS keep all. I think that's what it's called, from the Virgil Abloh collection. I think that was his last collection. I love that bag so much. I looked for it high and low. I missed out on it. They had all sold out when I was reaching out to SAs and even personal shoppers. They could not find it for me, but it's still a piece that I would very much love to add to my collection. Again, it's not something that I need right away, but it is something that's still very much on my wish list, just a little long term. I'm willing to wait. I'm willing for the prices to go down. There are not many of them out there, so that's another reason why I haven't been able to purchase it, but it's still, like I said, very much on my wish list. All right, and that's everything in my 2025 luxury wish list. Let me know what you think. Let me know if any of my pieces are on your wish list or if I just added some to your wish list based on what I have on mine. Let me know what's on your wish list that maybe I don't have on my wish list, because I'm always willing to add a couple of more, because why not? It's a wish list after all. And of course, use that comment section below to ask any questions, make a request, or just say hi, because you guys know that I love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. It really helps me out here on YouTube. And if you did enjoy this video, you might want to check this one out too. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned.